What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Pavel Play with CJ. To focus in on the word coming out officially the last day or two that Pavel Dastyuk will be taking his talents back to the Motherland and leaving the Detroit Red Wings at the end of their playoff run. Obviously, they start their series with Tampa Wednesday night, and it's weird knowing that there's going to be an NHL without Pavel Datsuk in it next year because he's done all he wants to do and all he can do here in North America and wants to go home, to Russia, be around. I guess he has a 13-year-old daughter with his first wife, and watch her grow up and into her adulthood. I think that's an admirable thing to do. And it's again, there's obviously gonna be some animosity because the cap hit, but he didn't write the CBA, and he's not taking that $7.5 million and screwing back to Russia. It's dead money against the cap. Obviously, tough situation, but once again, I think to come down hard on him for this, I think is foolish. He just wants to go home, and if he plays in the KHL in front of his family and friends, then I don't think once again there should be any resentment from fans in Detroit. And for the most part, I think fans in Detroit have been like, all right, he was a model citizen and a great hockey player for the last 15 years. So if he wants to do this, good for him. He's earned it, and he's one of the great Red Wings of all time and a future Hockey Hall of Famer. I mean, it's just one of those situations. And you look at what he won 2 cups, 2002 and 2008. I think it was kind of like finished second in the Conn Smythe voting in my estimation in 2008. I know Zetterberg won it, but Datsuk was right there, and he made a play. And I mentioned this at any chance I have to talk about. I just had the opportunity to talk about it. 2008 final. I think it was Game 4 in Pittsburgh. Game 4 in Pittsburgh. The Penguins were pushing late, and Crosby was wide open. Looked like Crosby was wide open in front of that, just to tip it right in past Kersaw's and Datsuk came out of nowhere, right as the puck arrived, and lifted his stick. And it's kind of it's a hockey play, but Datsuk being one of the great offensive players in the league at the time, in the world at the time, going in and making that play defensively, went to show you what Detroit's system was all about and what it took to ultimately, be a champion. And I was going to tip my hat to him on that and be like, all right, like that's pretty freaking cool that he was able to, be this great dynamo offensively and still, make plays defensively that help the team win games. And look at his numbers over the years. 87, 87, 97, 97, 59 points, 56 games. Wow. You're in awe of what he was able to do for the Wings and, his offensive productivity. And he played 63 games last year and had 65 points. He's still better than a point a game. So, this year struggled with injuries, but, 49 points, nothing to shake a stick at. So, we'll see how it all shakes up for him. But, I got to see him play in person a couple times against the Bruins, and every time he had the puck on his stick, you were in awe of what he could do. And I'm happy that the fans in his home country will be able to watch him finish out his career next year. So, again, best of luck to Pavel, and I'm sure the Red Wings will find a way to handle that salary cap penalty. Anyway, that's all I got in this episode of the Pavel Play with CJ. Stay tuned for episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys.